Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dead Space, where we stopped the asteroids.
Entering zero gravity.
We got past the asteroid belt, but it seems as though things are not quite going to be as smooth as we like it. I wonder if I could just run past all of these guys. Like, once I get through the next door, like, I don't need to worry about zero gravity or air or anybody chasing me. Not that there's a lot of guys chasing me, actually. Is there anybody chasing me? No. Nobody cares. And also, I'm running out of air, so let us proceed. But at the very least, it seems like we're...
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
We're running out of problems for the ship to have. Now, obviously, the big problem that we have to deal with is the fact that,
Wait! Isaac Hammond. You're not gonna believe this.
never mind. I
Oxygen
spoke too
levels
soon.
are falling. Something's poisoning hydroponics air production, and whatever it is, it's filling the deck up with that organic stuff. We're not going to have any air to breathe soon. But if I understand these lab reports correctly, I think I can make a poison to destroy it. Head to medical. It should have everything you need.
Back to medical. That's what I was saying.
Isaac, get to medical and mix together whatever Kendra's come up with. I'm heading to hydroponics. If I can slow it down, that might keep us breathing long enough to fight it.
Okay, so never mind. New problem. Old digs. But yeah, we still have the giant creature that's somewhere with us. And then there's the marker itself. I'm guessing, do I just go to the tram now, or... and then move on to the next chapter? Yes. With any luck, I won't have to deal with any... Oh, hello. Any new monstrosities on my way there. Hello. Not quite face huggers. Like your off-brand face huggers. Alright, let's save our game. Before we move forward by moving backward. And before I forget, one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about was the fixed camera position. Like, this game manages to rely on having just a continuous flow to itself, because the camera never quite leaves Isaac Clarke's shoulder. Like, that's what enables it to never also need cinematics. Because the camera is always going to be there, right behind you, following your every step. It's also why I think they went with the creative decision of having a silent protagonist. Is that a ruby semiconductor? Let us sell it. So it's out of our inventory. And let's actually move one of those back into our inventory. Alright, that doesn't... Actually, let's get rid of the line racks. Or the extra line racks, should I say. And bring back one of those. Sell one of those. Nice. You did not stand a chance. Oh, hello. I was pretty sure I heard somebody behind me. But yeah, that's probably the reason why they elected for the silent protagonist, because you don't have to worry about who Isaac is talking to if the camera never leaves him. There are only 2 characters you spend most of the game listening to anyway, so it's not exactly like you're going around talking to a bunch of people, whereas in like Dead Space 2, there's more going on with that. There are more characters you actually run into, even if they immediately die after you meet them. Like, I remember playing the demo for Dead Space 2, and there's a sequence where you meet somebody, and then that's where the demo ends, is that you having the conversation with somebody. In the gameplay sequence, the ending is actually, in the actual real game, the ending of that scene is different, in which, like, an airship shows up and just guns down the person you were talking to. Which, if you had played it in the demo, that would have essentially kind of, let's say, spoiled that experience.
Shit. Isaac, I can smell the contaminated air from here. It's spreading faster than I expected. I'm trying to isolate it, but it's not going to buy us much time. We have to get that thing off this ship. The chemicals you need are in the chemistry lab. I'll hack the door for you when you get there.
Why don't you hack the door now? It's not exactly like the mutants are opening doors. They're using the vents. Ripper blades. How many nodes do I have? I have 0 nodes. Should I buy some nodes? There is a workbench on the way I'm going towards. Let's buy 3 nodes. We don't want to buy too many, just in case we can afford another suit later. Because the last suit cost us 20,000, the one before it 10,000. So let's assume the next suit is going to cost us 30,000. But, like, having that camera so fixed on Dead Space... Or, I'm skipping a step. What I should have said was, having the camera so fixed on Isaac Clarke is also a very smart way of dealing with...
Are you blind, left to rest?
For game development. So you don't necessarily need to worry about where the camera is going to be placed.
Looks like someone has reprogrammed the door locks on this deck. And recently, too. I guess we're not alone here after all. Someone doesn't want you in this part of the ship.
Clearly. But, like, you think about other games where the camera has its own collision issues. Sometimes camera placement can be odd. Because the perspective never shifts, regardless of what you're doing, I would imagine that makes the development a little bit easier to figure out logically. The only issue that really comes into play is when you're doing the asteroid section, because the camera never shifts from that over-the-shoulder perspective. Firing at the asteroids becomes a very cumbersome experience. It becomes very difficult to actually, like, figure out, to just kind of maneuver the targeting laser towards the asteroids, despite the fact that it's like, you can see where you're shooting. It's just a very odd angle to guide it with. Also, this is an interesting way to represent them. To take that previous section and present it again under a new light, or I suppose in this case, a new darkness. Alright, what are we going to spend our nodes on? Stasis, maybe? Pulse rifle damage? No. Contact beam damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't even reach that point. I'm not gonna say I'm not a big fan of the leveling up system, only because, like, it expects you to go through multiple rounds in order to complete it. I can do capacity. Hold on. I know when you upgrade your health, it automatically refills your health. So let's see if it does that when you upgrade your capacity. Just yes, it does. Alright, so if you've got a gun that's low on ammo, don't reload, upgrade. It's a very Resident Evil style to it. The Resident Evil games, whenever you upgrade your capacity, they tend to fill your clip. Let's see. Meaning the act of just constantly reloading does not necessarily move in your favor. Okay, line rack. Alright. Oh, a stasis cap. What we've always wanted. And in that case, I might actually stop constantly reloading my guns all the time. Although, here's the thing. I don't have any power nodes on me anyway, so I don't need to worry about it that often. Like, I want to say in Resident Evil, you're more apt to be upgrading your guns more frequently. That was a nice try, but you have failed. That was probably not the best time to do that. That's fine. We can wait for it to come back. There we go.
You're close to the chemistry station. Once you get the chemicals, you're also going to need a DNA sample of the alien tissue. I'll search the records for one.
All right, well, let's save our game. We have crossed another threshold. Let's see, how are we on ammo? We are fine. You know, if you break apart bodies on your way into a room, like there's the bat creatures that resurrect people, turn them into monsters, turn their corpses into new monsters to defeat. If you break apart those bodies, can the bat creatures still bring them back to life?
Personal log, Dr. Charles Mercer. I now have a live subject for my study. I'm eager to validate my tissue regeneration theory. Initial restraint was problematic, but now the patient's resting comfortably. He trusts me, Dr. Kind. He puts his life in my hands. He knows his part in all of this. Understands what I'm doing. The forehead has been swabbed clean and marked. What are you doing with that? And I'm now attempting to create a passage to insert the sample tissue into...
Right. Why, hello there. How are you guys doing? Hanging out? Ooh, force energy for the force gun, I presume. Does the force gun, is that just kind of like a blast of air that delimbs people? That's what I imagine it would be doing. All right.
Processing request. Please stand by.
Oh, okay.
Antigen compound completed.
What are
Please
you?
remove the capsule.
Your fight for survival is admirable but pointless. And yet you keep on going. It almost makes me think that we had hope as a species. Am I the only one who sees that we have died out a long time ago? We just haven't accepted it yet. Stop running. Stop your struggle. Our future, your future, the future of our race ends here. Allow me to introduce you to humanity's child, the children that will replace us, our greatest creation.
Right. Are you dead?
You can't kill it, Isaac. It's just gonna keep regenerating. Get out of there! Run!
Okay, do I go back the way I came? I go back the way I came. Excuse me? I forgot about the regenerating man.
Repeat. Come in, Isaac. Kendra, is anyone there?
Hammond, where the hell have you been?
I'm pretty hydroponics. It's bad down here. Really bad. Can hardly breathe. The organic matter is growing everywhere.
Okay, let's grab some stasis.
Must be seeing things.
All right, I forgot that the regenerating man was inside this game.
Now you need to find a DNA sample of the growth. According to lab records, there's an inert sample stored in the ICU. Dr. Mercer was apparently doing intensive research on it. I've been trying to contact Hammond, but all I'm getting is static. Isaac, you've got to hurry.
I will do my best. But alas, there is an invincible enemy on my tail. He can be slowed down, but not quite stopped. I probably should just use a line gun to the legs for that. Because the contact beam might be too slow. Or maybe just use the contact beam. Alright, fog is getting thick. Oh, hello.
Your persistence surprises me. Holding on to your final breath, you claw your way along.
The fact that you're still alive surprises me.
What was once your world, but now belongs to the children. Be glad of the knowledge that your death will bring their birth. Listen, can you hear it? It's coming.
Can you hear that? That is the sound of your reckoning. What is that from? I want to say that's from something. Okay. That's from The Matrix. Never mind. That was really easy. That's just from The Matrix. I was wondering why we didn't actually use any of the air tanks in here. There's so many air tanks. I heard somebody. Nope. There's the indestructible. Oh my. Okay, let's run. Contact energy, excellent. I don't think I actually picked that up. Yeah, sure, why not? There is a lot going on. In this scene.
Someone keeps shutting down the door protocol. I bypassed the lock. Go!
Oh, hello. Nope. Alright, nobody's behind me. I was expecting somebody to be right there. Do I have a power node? I do! I can definitely use some line racks, some health after that. I feel like this room didn't have that much. I feel like it could have had more. That's okay. We spent our power node. We will not have regrets. There we go. What are we walking into? Alright, there is a save point ahead of us. Are you dead, sir? The answer is no. Okay, line rack. Throw a mine at you. Out. Really bad at taking out this one guy. And he probably just dropped... Okay. So I see that guy way down there. Part of me wants to save the game first. Because there's a game save right there. Right outside that door. Okay, you do you. I'm guessing that's for a future event. So once I proceed to the next objective, I'm gonna have to come back. And then I will see what happens with that person. But let us save our game. Check out this tissue sample. Probably have to fight a giant monster. But that comes with the territory. Well, paging Dr. Mercer.
Person log, Dr. Chalice Mercer. The specimen continues to respond well to my experiments. Its cellular fortitude, not to mention elasticity, is remarkable. Dr. Kine, I'm sure, would disapprove. But I do not anticipate that issue, as the good doctor is busying himself with the marker. As if that matters now. He has also succumbed to the same dementia that afflicted the colony. Only yesterday he told me he had spoken to his wife. But Amelia Kine has been dead for some years.
So then what is preventing him from...
My subject grows restless. Patience.
From going mad? Or does the darkness essentially recognize him as a prophet of their own?
Adding sample 9797 to chemical compound. Final mixing required.
That's it, Isaac. Now you just need to...
This has gone far enough. Accept your part in the God's plan. Embrace your own extinction.
Warning. Life support system failure on medical
What the hell was
Please
that?
evacuate immediately.
Isaac, he's decompressed the entire deck, and I'm being locked out of those systems. All the air has been vented into space. You should be able to bring it back online from the security station, but you don't have much time.
Well, yeah, because I am running out of air. Thusly, all the air canisters throughout the stage. Are you dead now? Now you're dead. You've suffocated. It's probably for the best. You weren't exactly mentally there. Ah, son of a... I don't like those enemies that much. Not at all. And okay, let's just cut to after I pull out the canister, because I'm also going to save my game. That way I don't have to do all of that again. Actually, yeah.
But you don't have much time.
Alright, now I'm maybe slightly more prepared. There we go. Alright, is there anything I can blow up with this? Oh, hold on. Ah. Who hit me? It was you! Okay. I do not appreciate the fact that none of these enemies are being blown up. Am I not doing any damage to anything because it's on the other side of the door? Ah, great. Let's try that again.
Life support system.
What the hell was
Please
that?
evacuate immediately.
Isaac, he's decompressed the entire deck, and I'm being locked out of those systems. All the air has been vented into space. You should be able to bring it back online from the security station, but you don't have much time.
All right. Let's give this another go. We're just going to run in this time. Probably shouldn't have run directly in front of the bad guy, but that's fine. And there we go.
You've got everything you need to make the poison. Now get back to the chemistry lab.
What are you going to do? Do it fast. Can hardly breathe.
You're cutting out, Hammond. I'm gonna try to switch over. Shit. I lost his signal. I'll continue scanning for his location. You have to get that compound mixed.
Is he stuck in it, like, in low oxygen mode? Like, it doesn't seem like he's properly recovered from having low oxygen. Like, he's still doing the heartbeat, he's still doing the gasping breaths. Or is it just taking him a moment? That's fine, it's just taking him a moment. You know, if I was in a low oxygen environment, being chased after by monsters, it would take me a moment too, so really, who am I to blame? Oh. Never mind.
I've got more intel on the atmosphere. A survivor's report says a massive creature entered the hydroponics deck from outside the ship. That's when the air quality began degrading. The survivor called it the Leviathan.
Yep, the giant creature with the tentacles floating in space. Did we leave things behind here? I think I might have left things behind because I didn't have enough. I left money. How did I leave money behind? I like money. Or at the very least, I like what allows me to do. Maybe I don't like money per se, as a limiting factor to preventing you from doing things. I just like the doing things. Oh yeah, I'm back here again. And you're still in the tank. Are you waiting for something?
Processing request. Please stand by. Final fixing complete. Please remove the capsule.
Let's hope that poison works. Head back to the tram station and get up to hydroponics as fast as you can. Still no response from Hammond, so be careful. There's no telling how contaminated that deck is.
I'm beginning to truly admire your spirit, misplaced as it may be. I think you should see the whole plan. You should not spurn the hive mind's offerings. You deserve to witness that, at least.
Oh, thanks for the opportunity. Ooh. Have I not been to this area? I have not been to this area. I'm guessing this is going towards a different tram than the one that I usually travel back and forth throughout this ship on. Alright. Let us save our game first. Oh no, this is going to be a different thing. This is an event.
Perhaps now you will understand. The work I have done must continue. Will continue. I, Dr. Charles Mercer, shall serve as the catalyst to the salvation of our species. These specimens will return to Earth with me. I will spread their divine glory across the entire planet. I will leave you with my creation. Embrace the inevitable.
Alright, I'm guessing I have to trap him in the chamber. Oh, hello. Ow. Alright, what is in here other than a power node, which is nice. There's the cryo chamber. Let us line gun you a couple times. lead you into here. Hopefully you are still in the cryo chamber.
Breathing cycle successful. Transporting patient.
Excellent.
Let's just hope that's the last we see of that thing. I've managed to override Mercer's lockdown. There's a secondary tram station nearby, and you can take it to hydroponics. Let's just hope there's enough time.
All right. Secondary tram station, here I come. That's how you know the game is really bringing variety into play. Instead of taking the regular tram, you're taking a different tram. This station is a lot of trams connecting everything together. There's always Peng. Bonitica, the world you never knew because you're in space. Are you lonely? Try the Solace Center. Or just go for some flesh. Available May 1st. Can you climb down? I want to say there's a one of these you could actually climb down from. All right. Let us move on. Of course we will save our progress. But now we move on to a different area. I haven't really paid attention at all as to what highlighted region of the Ishimura I've been on. It all just kind of seems relative, like that highlighted section doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of
Hydroponics
things.
log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross reporting. I'm pleased to say that we're working close to maximum capacity at the present time. All flora is healthy and thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. I was going to pass the surplus on to the colony, but the captain has given a no-fly order. I want to note my opposition to that order. Everyone knows they're in trouble down there, and I don't see what denying them our surplus will achieve.
Denying them this surplus will protect the pilots who would have to fly down to the no-fly zone. Son of a... I hate these guys so much. Every time I see them, it's like flames. Flames on the side of my face. Bonus points if you know that reference. Okay, I got spun right round. Okay, just head straight, take the elevator up. No problems at all. Although there's nothing wrong with being ready. Though I doubt that there's going to be an elevator that leads directly into a enemy encounter, especially since it seems as though there are specific barriers that prevent you from doing damage across sections. Welcome. Here on the USG Ishimura, we use hydroponic technology and organic plant cloning to grow produce as high quality as that on planet Earth. A friendly reminder, our plants are delicate and pH sensitive, so please take care where you step and keep clear of all contaminants. Visitors should be mindful of volatile chemicals and varying gravity.
Watering cycle initiated.
I don't have any space. Alright, well luckily I think there's a storefront like 2 feet forward and on the left, so... Oh, Hammond. It's me.
Isaac. Good to see you in one piece. Don't take your helmet off. The air's rotten. I gotta look at it. It's huge. You won't believe it.
I believe it.
Shut itself in food storage.
Like, why wouldn't I believe that? But, like, everything
Who knows
else,
on this deck?
I guess I have to believe because I've
I
seen
think
it.
they're what's poisoning the air. They've been transformed. I saw one of them. Bloated, swollen. They're like poison factories. We need to take them out where we can still breathe.
Hammond! I thought you were dead.
Ah,
You need to get to cleaner air. You're not going to be able to help Isaac in your condition.
I like being able to see
Isaac,
her
I'm scanning the area
her
now.
video footage from
He's right.
my
There's something
point of view,
really big in food
projected
storage.
from his
But I can't get a good scan.
whatever is projecting it.
Monitor readings are off the scale.
His
Be careful.
belt, his chest armor. Where does the video come from? Where does the video feed actually come from?
That's the door to food storage. But I can't override the integrity lockdown. You have to destroy the pods to bring the air quality up. Then you can go through and use the poison on the Leviathan.
Alright, that sounds fair. Let us sell this semiconductor. So that we can go back, pick up the schematic, come back, drop off some stuff. Let's see, what do I not need? I don't need 2 air cans on me. Or all of those line racks. Why, hello, Hammond. It's me again. By God, Hammond, I haven't seen you for days. All right. How's my inventory looking? I should probably get rid of that excess contact beam energy. Alright. And I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.